I am 6'2". It says on the internet I am 5'9". Look up John Crist height. Look up John Crist height. Yes,
dude.
it does.
So the first link has you at 6'2".
Okay, yeah.
The second link has you at 5'9". Third link has you at 5'9". Fourth link 5'9".
I must have enough good PR going around that my first link is 6'2". It started like probably 3 years ago where a girl that was like interested in me was like wanting to come to the show. And then she looked up and I was 5'9", and she goes, never mind. And she didn't come.
Immediately cut off.
Dude, where are the fact checkers? Where are the fact checkers?
This is disinformation.
Let's go. Episode 54, I want to say. 55?
Can you believe it?
55, the number of the Lord. That's not it. I just said that. And everyone's like, okay. 50, that's 77.
Right.
We should have a Christian-themed episode 77.
Okay. We'll start planning.
I'll think about that.
We got like 6 months.
Yeah. Episode 55. We've had a hot streak.
Oh yeah, dude.
We've been, like Aaron Judge, or I'm trying to think of a good like baseball player. He's like, dude, he's been in the month of May, he's been batting 1,000.
Yeah.
That's us.
We're on a heater right now.
We're on a heater, baby. Alex on the ones and twos. Andrew is also here. Friend of the podcast, friend of Nashville, Stormy Leonard is in the house.
Yeah.
She's going to chime in. Yeah, she's going to chime in. I said, hey, we're not necessarily doing like a guest episode, but come through.
Happy to be here. Thanks.
That's what you're going to start with? Happy to be here? Shoot. All right. You know what? Start it over. Well, I only think we were talking right before we started the episode about how, how there's a lot of people that like their real life does not match up with their Instagram life. Like somebody's like, dude, you work at like CVS. Again, no shade to CVS.
Right.
But then on Instagram, you're just, it's an aesthetic. You're at pools. You're like, this doesn't match up.
Right.
Stormy, I feel like what she does on Instagram in her real life it's congruent.
Good.
Is that fair to say?
Yes. Like I said just a second ago, my aesthetic is chaos.
Yeah.
I feel like it's portrayed through my Instagram. Well, people are going to get a real feel for what would happen if they met
real
me.
feel.
Like real
weather.
feel for yeah. Well, that's the problem with everybody's like, it's like embarrassing. Would you say it's like embarrassing to have like a job now? Not like a job. No, like a job. Like everybody's like doing this kind of job. Like everybody's doing like a fun, like at least on Instagram.
Yeah.
And let's say if somebody is an engineering accountant, that's not making it to Instagram.
Right.
Never.
No, you're not going to like post up like, hey, just working these spreadsheets again.
Never. You were like, hey, we're just on, or like we're doing like a company mixer and we're like out at like TGI Fridays. What does good on Instagram? Anything that you're flexing, events,
cars,
pools,
bikinis.
So say bikini pics always the top tier likes.
Okay. Yep. Well, depends on your market.
Mine don't do well. When I post a bikini, they don't get likes. But yeah.
What about if you post with your significant other? Is it get more likes or less?
I get more likes with Maggie every time.
Does she get less?
When she posts with me?
Yeah.
I haven't checked for my ego, but probably.
I would have to have a significant other post.
Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry to bring that up.
My posts do great by myself.
Sorry to bring that up early. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Well,
I'm fine. It's fine.
I'm really fine.
Doesn't it because what'd you say that you prayed for every time you have a wish?
Every shooting star and birthday wish from when I was like 4 to like 26 was to be 5'9".
Taller.
Yeah, I just want to be taller, and I'm not.
Okay, here's the thing about that is that all women are trashing on men on the internet for like lying about their height. That's like a hack thing now. It's like guys aren't like people always knock me for it. I am 6'2". It says on the internet I am 5'9". Look up John Crist height. Look up John Crist height. Yes, it does. This is like an ongoing joke on like my live show. But with John Crist height, it's 5'2". Oh,
so the first link has you at 6'2".
Okay, yeah.
The second link has you at 5'9". How does this? The third link has you at 5'9". Fourth link 5'9". How does this happen?
I must have enough good PR going around that my first link is 6'2".
Right.
But that was like, it started like probably 3 years ago where a girl that was like interested in me was like wanting to come to the show. And she's like, I like this guy. And then she looked up and I was 5'9", and she goes, never mind. And she didn't come.
Immediately cut off.
Dude, where are the fact checkers? Where are the fact checkers?
This is disinformation.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is everybody gets on guys for lying about their height, because that's literally the one thing that men will exaggerate. Meanwhile, I feel like, and there's a woman in here, so I feel like I can say this, women exaggerate 97 different things about themselves. Storm's not saying anything.
Neither am I.
Because I feel like men can say like or exaggerate these things because you can't necessarily like tell height right away.
Okay.
What am I going to exaggerate that you can't see? Like,
no, I'm saying there's like a bunch of like eyebrows, like hair color.
I mean, a lot of girls.
Not you. I'm just saying in general.
Girls,
there's like,
yeah, we have fake hair color.
But you can't come down on men for lying about their height.
Yes,
is what I'm saying.
Yes, because that's the thing they can't change. Like if you were just so distraught that I have blonde hair or a girl has blonde hair, but she actually she's brunette. Like, you know what? That's I can change that.
That's
like,
a good point.
You can't change your height. That's it.
Look up the height surgery. They're like going to cut your leg off and like put.
Oh my gosh, I would have totally done that.
Yeah, they're going to put like 3 inches in your calves.
Can doctors make you taller? Limb lengthening is a surgical treatment that corrects height proportion. It corrects it. That's like they're already saying you're incorrect wrong. If you're short.
That's not the message we need to be given.
Balances the patient's gait and addresses aesthetic concerns.
Oop.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think there's like I saw it on TikTok. There's like a program that you got to go to like Australia or something like that to get it done. Is there a surgery to get?
So what are they doing? Just giving you different.
If they got to cut your leg off and put something in there, they couldn't do that.
I mean, it sounds like they're working on it at Penn.
Just put a little like Elon Musk is on it. Yeah. Speaking of, we're on tour, baby. This weekend we are going to Fort Collins. Fort Collins, what is that? Colorado, Grand Junction, Colorado. I don't think any comedian has ever toured in Grand Junction, Colorado. I've never seen a tour day.
Now.
I'll be in there, and I think it's almost sold out. And then Boise, Idaho, home of the. No, nothing. Potatoes. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were talking like Boise
2 shows.
Specifically.
And then June, we go into Louisville, Kentucky, Washington, D.C., 2 shows. Salt Lake City, 2 shows. Colorado Springs, Sacramento, Fresno, Thousand Oaks, and Las Vegas. And rounding out the end of the tour in July, San Diego, Anaheim, and Goshen, Indiana. We got a whole fall tour that is available for sale. And my special is coming out next week.
Still feeling great?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to see it.
Absolute heat, bro. It's going to be, yeah.
Let me get that sneak peek.
We should play we could play a little part of it on here.
Screen it in here.
This week's episode brought to you by Henson Shaving, baby. Get yourself shaved up, ladies. You're going to have to put this one on mute. No, you don't, actually. Buy this and give it to your man.
Yep. That's
the way to do it. Henson Shaving. It's family-owned aerospace parts manufacturer that made these parts for ISS. That's the International Space Station, Mars rover, and now they're bringing precision engineering to your shaving experience. Razor blades are like diving boards, and I have felt this when I've used it. The longer the board, the more wobble, baby, wobble. That's not a part of it. That's if you say wobble in there, everybody knows that. Yeah. Do you say wobble? Do you do the dance?
I would do the dance, but I'm sitting.
Hey, big girl, it's back. Is it big girl?
Is it big girl?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. All right. Don't get mad at me. All right. Yeah. That's not part of the read. The more wobble, the more nicks, cuts, and scrapes, not the dance. A bad shave isn't a blade problem. It's an extension problem. Well, they figured it out. Henson figured it out. Clog-free design, the best razor. And what happened to you this week with yours?
I used this a couple of weeks ago for the first time. We talked about it on the podcast. I raved about it. You heard me say I have sensitive skin on my face, my neck, like specifically. Yep. And so razor burn's always been terrible. And so I brought this into my barber and was like, I got this razor. You got to check it out. I want your opinion. You're a professional.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me what you think about this. So I brought it in. She used it and she was like, I need one of these. She was like, this is like,
it's
this
kind
is
of the
special.
energy of like a straight razor, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever gotten a straight razor?
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
That's what I'm used to.
Stormy, you never experienced that.
No, but I'm kind of interested. Like, can I try this like on my leg? I don't know.
I don't know
what you can use these for.
Well, yeah.
I don't have to shave my face, thank God.
A straight, yeah, it is. It's got a big straight razor. There's nothing better than a straight razor at a barbershop.
Well, apparently there is, because straight razor is what I'm used to, and this single blade is
as close as you can get. This is going to be the one. It's time to say no to subscriptions and yes to the razor that'll last you a lifetime. Visit hensonshaving.com/netpositive to pick up the razor for you. Use the code netpositive and you'll get 2 years worth of blades free with your razor. Just make sure you add them to your cart. That's 100 free blades when you head to hensonshaving.com/netpositive and use the code netpositive. Get in there, baby. And I need it because, dude, I'm tan.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can't shave your tan off, though.
No, I don't think so.
You can shave your spray tan off.
Yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Off.
Who knew? It does with the shaving?
No, yeah, like.
What do you do? The spray? You do the glove?
No, I go to the machine.
Oh, you do? You go downtown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to go in there. Yeah. Oh, I just got back from vacation.
Dude, the house looked awesome. Beach looked awesome.
You know what's stressful? Kids.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't have any. Nobody in here has any, but that's been my closest foray with them. Is like, bro, if you have one, you got to watch them at all times.
How many kids were there?
Like 15.
What?
No, I don't know. There's a lot of kids around, but there's like, if the mom was like, "Hey, I'm going up to the like, John, you are in charge," and I was like, "Dude, hey guys, no, looking at my phone, like, especially like in the ocean."
Yeah.
But you let the kids kind of, if you have one, that we're like, "Hey, we're going out to like dinner at like whatever 7." They're like, "No, we can't do dinner at 7." I go, "Uh-oh," because kids they got like a shelf life, and you can see them go. No. Not a shelf. The kids' attitudes have like a shelf life.
Yeah,
they're like fun, very like, and then you can see them. You can see them like starting to like, oh yeah, it's
like they're probably going to bed by 9.
Yeah, and they're starting to. It's going downhill.
Yeah,
it's going down.
The meltdowns hit. Boom.
Oh yeah, it's
done.
over. Yeah, and once it starts going, it's going.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff in my show about how kids are a disaster.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm going to regret all these words as soon as I have kids.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, dip. No. Everybody judges other people's.
Always.
Yeah. And then they're never doing like the appropriate thing. But then when it's your kid.
What was the hardest thing about being around them down there?
Well, we took the one thing that was awesome. We took my nephews out to the beach to hunt crabs.
Fun.
Yeah, for dudes.
Yep.
Like a kid, that would be the best. That would be better than Disneyland.
We used to do that.
We gave them a net and a flashlight, and they were just out there.
I
was having fun, and I'm an adult.
You went at night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's when they come out.
Ocean at night's a different deal.
Are you scared of it?
Yeah. Ocean at night? Yeah, bro.
I do. I swim in the ocean at night.
Things are lurking.
But they're lurking during the day, though.
No. Like at the beach, you go out at night and you see shark fins. You don't see those in the daytime.
Because they're hunting. That's when we went on that safari.
Those are just the ones you see.
Oh, yeah. That safari we went on in Africa, they're like, everybody hunts at night.
Yeah.
Like the lions during the day are just chilling, resting in the sun. At night, sun goes down, it's game on.
Yeah, night's a different deal, dude.
I wish I had that kind of, I wish my life was just, you could just hunt and then sleep.
Do you really though? Wish you could do that?
Well, no, maybe not. All they got to worry about, a gazelle, all they got to worry about is like eating food during the day, grazing, getting fed, and then surviving at night.
Yeah, but like Uber Eats, like.
Yeah, good point. Even maybe, well, there's too many things going on in life now. There's too many stresses, depression, all that stuff. You're like, maybe I just had to. All my concern was eating and sleeping.
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby.
That is a baby.
That's a good point. Yeah, that is a baby. Well, we did go on a helicopter ride.
Cool.
Nah,
not
dude,
cool.
Well, that stresses me out, dude. I don't know. Helicopters are, that you fly in a plane. They're like, it's safer on this plane to get there than it is in a car. You're more likely to die in a car. Helicopters.
Is those things, the same?
Those things don't seem like they should be up there.
I've never been in one.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
I don't think it's just like, it's just very wobbly. It's very like, it's the glass and like, we're out here. Because like a plane, I always felt like.
I'm just looking this up. This says helicopter flying is 27 times more dangerous than driving.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But there's a lot. I go, hey, I like that. All the guys in like the helicopter hangar. It's the exact same energy as all the guys in the skydiving hangar. they're like not. It's like not really like the guys aren't really. I mean, they're just like looking for like adrenaline. That's like their job. Yeah. Yeah. And they're just like, we're out here. Like as a skydiving place, there was like guys that didn't really work there. They were just like there. They were just kind of like training and jumping. And like, it's that kind of vibe. Dude, you want to take it up? And like, there's a lot of, hey, dude, you're not really paying for this, but like, let's go see something.
Nice.
And like, I don't like the turning. I mean, you're up there. I just like, I'm going to get this thing back on the ground.
I don't think I enjoy that.
I asked him if I was like, hey, was the Kobe Bryant thing like y'all's 9/11? And they were like, yeah. Yeah. Because when something helicopter-wise goes down, like, I was talking about this in my show, about if you died in an accident, do you figure out in heaven what happened?
Ooh, like do they play it back for you?
Yeah.
I don't think they would because you're supposed to be happy.
No, I think, but my counter argument is there's no pain and no suffering. The rest of eternity, and you're like, what happened?
Do you even know that that's happened?
Because you're in there. I said, and the joke didn't work. I did it last night at Zany's. It didn't work. I was like, what about the Challenger? Like the aircraft. They're going to space. Yeah. They were like years of like preparation and like all that. And then you're like, boom, so we're up here.
Yeah. Snap of a finger.
And they're in a better place.
For sure.
They're like, this is great up here.
What happened?
Was it like one of the O-rings? Was it the manifold? Was it the gas? Like
they might have thought the flight went really well and they just ended up in heaven. Like, wow, this is what's on the other side up here.
Awesome.
Because there's no pain or suffering. But I said, so like we had a friend die. Like I know someone that was in a helicopter wreck, and then whoever the investigators do like a whole investigation. Mm-hmm. So it takes them a year, like an autopsy. Mm-hmm. All right, so autopsy, perfect example. Yep. Now you're dead. You're in heaven. Yep. Autopsy takes weeks, months. The autopsy results get to Earth. Yep. Did those go up?
Into the cloud.
Yeah, into the yeah. So do they go, oh, it was like if you died of an accident, car accident, stray bullet, and you don't know, you're just like, oh, what's up? We're up here?
Yeah, I would definitely want to know.
That's what I'm saying. I think you would want to.
I would have to know.
But if the information, I bet no, heaven information, they already know. Mm-hmm.
You might get you don't have to wait on anything. As soon as you get up there, like, hey, this is what happens. Enjoy.
Maybe they just airdrop it to your head. Like you just show up and they just airdrop you.
Because there's no pain or suffering. Right. And also there's no lying.
Right.
So
like what happened? And like,
you can't lie. Yeah.
I would need to know how I went so I can compare notes with other people. You know what I mean? If I'm up there like meeting martyrs, I can't be like, I don't really know what happened to me, to be honest. I just kind of like ended up here one day. Like they're gonna be like, dude, they cut my head off and like.
That's what I said. I said if you went to a foreign country and you were like, I'm gonna bring the message of Christ to these people, they were like, you're a Christian? You were like, yes, and they cut your head off. Yeah. Like up there, you're VIP.
I would think so. That's got to come with some sort of bracelet.
Some sort of some sort of, hey,
list.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be on the list. Yeah. That's exactly what I said.
That's it. Yeah.
And you don't know. Like if you got in a car wreck, you just like,
right.
Did I run a red light? Was the other guy drunk? Was it somebody had a hit on me?
Yeah.
Was it a car? Was it what? You just don't get to, maybe there's like a file you can go check if you want.
Go check the Hall of Records.
Yeah, or maybe you gotta like ask so you're up there. One of your friends gets up there. You gotta ask them about you.
They know.
Yeah, they would know.
You gotta find my friend.
Yeah, they would know.
But then nobody's up there yet.
Yeah, what if you're the only one you're waiting for a while?
Yeah, if you're the first friend.
You're the one. Yeah,
you're the first one up there.
Somebody had to be the first person to heaven. It was one.
Who was it?
Oh no. Adam and Eve or something.
Cain and Abel?
Maybe. Somebody was up there by themselves.
It was probably Abel, right?
Yeah. Must. Oh yeah, because Cain killed Abel.
Right.
Yeah.
Up there solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so bored.
Yo, what happened to nationalities in every tongue and tribe and nation?
lone representative up here. Like,
I guess where they have like a feast, I guess it's just me. So maybe we'll just get a hot pocket going.
And then he probably settled in and was like, "This is actually kind of nice."
He's like, "Nice."
And then people started showing up, and he was like, "Oh, and then you got to add.
You're like, all right, well now it never stops.
Yeah,
that's just more and more people coming up there.
He's like looking at how we look at Nashville. We're like, dude, it used to be so much better. Now so many people have moved in.
Everybody's like, everything's chill now. You're like, you got to add. All right, we got to do more. We had to have more roads.
Yeah.
Or the feast. All right, we gotta bring out more tables.
There's just not enough infrastructure here. God was slacking.
We gotta figure out more tables.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what did we talk about earlier? Speaking of heaven.
Yeah.
Seventh heaven.
Yes, nice transition. Yeah. We were talking about, we've seen some TikToks of people breaking down the show Seventh Heaven, which if you're anywhere near, how old are you?
26.
20. I think if you're between that age, that's on the young end, I feel, of the Seventh Heaven craze. You saw it when?
Yeah, because I think it started the year I was born, because I just looked it up a second
Year you were born. Okay.
96 to 07.
Really?
That's what I saw on the internet.
Bro, also, that's such a long run.
Yeah.
That is such a long run for a TV show.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll be honest with you. I was not allowed to watch Seventh Heaven.
Wow, that's crazy. I was
not allowed to watch it. We didn't have a TV growing up. And then, but there was like we were not allowed to watch Seventh Heaven. And
there were some adult themes.
Is there 7 kids, right? And their dad's a preacher?
I think it's 5 kids.
And they're Christian.
Yeah.
Well, we were big into anything coming into my house. If it was like other than, it was not allowed. So this 7 Heaven, they go, and it's on network TV.
You're right. It's 7 kids, by the way.
Yeah, 7 kids. Yeah. All right. But there's a lot of people that this show did not age well.
Terribly. Terribly. I found this because there's this dude, Rob Anderson, on TikTok who does these breakdowns of like old episodes. Some of the plots are like, guys, what are we doing?
But we relate to this.
Absolutely.
Because it's our life.
It's a Christian family. The dad's a pastor.
Oh, yeah.
Like the kids are all very well known. I was one of
8. Yeah, people would see our family and they were like, oh, like Seventh Heaven.
Right.
Kind of.
Yep.
Yeah. Were you not allowed, before we get into this, do you remember any kind of rules in either y'all's house? I was like, there's no, like rules that didn't really, like no cigarettes. But that's probably for every kid, right?
Of course. Yeah.
No cigarettes, no cussing.
Yep.
I remember one time I stole I think that's one of these. I stole a Laffy Taffy from the gas station.
Yeah.
For the gas. And by the way, all the candy is at kid level. It's right there.
On purpose.
They should put like the oil down there. Dude, it's like, it was a single serve, like not like a sleeve of them, like a Starburst. It was like, they're just in like, I go, yeah, let me get that.
Yeah.
And I put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was on a different level.
How old were you?
I feel like I was Jack Sparrow, bro. I had it, dude. I had it. Probably 6, 7.
Did you have to take it back?
Well, I don't know why I did this, but I like hid it at my house or in my like I was under my pillow
instead of just eating it.
Yeah, because I'm a kid,
right?
I had it under my pillow, and my dad found it, and we had to go. He said, "Where'd you get this?" I go, and I started immediately crying. Of course, full breakdown. And then I had to go to the guy and apologize.
This is a singular Laffy Taffy.
One Laffy Taffy.
That you should have just eaten that day.
That I should have just eaten. And I didn't have time to like grab like the color I wanted. I just grabbed
Do you remember what you got?
Man, I'm nervous telling this story because I was into it. Yeah, it was yellow.
No.
Worst
banana.
flavor.
No, it was banana though.
You like banana?
Yellow is different than Starburst. The Laffy Taffy yellow is banana.
That's even worse.
I think
I'd
that's
rather
worse.
take a lemon Starburst than a banana Laffy
Yeah, I'm
Taffy.
with you there.
Oh, maybe. All right. So I had it under my pillow, and then we had to go back. And the kid anyone working at a gas station is not passing a drug test. I mean,
He doesn't care that you took it.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, dude, I steal stuff all the time from here. I'm stealing
here.
now.
Yeah.
I'm currently stealing from this register.
He's like, oh, nice, dude. You got one? Cool.
So
you got one too? Nice.
You're like you're putting a 17-year-old in a tricky moral dilemma because he needs to be like Like he sees my dad being like, hey, he needs to apologize. And this kid's like, dude, I'm high. I'm currently high. But he needs to like tell him how, like, if the kid was like, you're good, that would have broken down.
That would have ruined it.
That would have ruined, probably, I would be in jail now.
Right. Yeah.
If it was like, oh, stealing's chill. He goes, dude, I get it. It's just a Laffy Taffy.
That would have started a wild series of events.
I wonder if maybe my dad went in there first and like prepped the guy. He's like, I'm going to bring my son in. Tell him he's horrible.
This kid's like, bro, I make $2.25 an hour.
He wouldn't have done that. Yeah. He should. I wonder if he goes, hey, just to tell him thank you for apologizing. You're forgiven or something. That's what he did. I don't remember what he did.
God is pleased with you.
Scary. I'm in. Listen to everything your father says.
Yeah.
How did you get that message?
Your father's a great man.
Yeah. But
that's similar to one of the Seventh Heaven plot lines, though.
Yeah. It was a lot of, I mean, if people email in, they're going to like, I remember a Seventh Heaven episode when. Yeah. There was a lot. I mean, what do we have here?
Well, there's one that I'm remembering that that dude Rob covered where one of them stole a glass from the diner, like a local diner.
Yeah, that's
the dad found it at the house.
Oh yeah, similar story.
Made them go back and apologize, and then the guy pressed charges, and they went to court, and like the kid Matt did like time for it, like ridiculous, dude.
But it was like, those I remember because the dad was very like. He never really get mad. He's just kind of like is very disappointed. There's a lot of the dad being disappointed. Yep. And then there's the older guy is like kind of like the heartthrob type guy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then the girl, who's that? What was
Isn't it Jessica Biel?
Yeah, it's Jessica Biel.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's the girl for Justin Timberlake's wife.
Yes.
Right. Currently.
Yep.
Yeah. So there was always they were kind of like for TV like hot.
Oh yeah.
For like that's the story. The daughter's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's tough casting.
The preacher's got the hot daughter.
You're like, hey, we're trying to do like a Christian, like values-based show, but like we need to smoke show in here.
Yeah. We got to keep guys around.
Yeah. And that guy. Yeah. All right. So what's the first one here?
So this one is called Kiss and Don't Tell. It says Mary, who is Jessica Biel, thought it was totally normal to ask her older brother Matt to practice kissing. And he obliged.
He did.
Fortunately, the dad interrupted before things got weird. It's like, what are we talking?
It doesn't get weird. It was weird.
No, before it gets, but that starts with, wait, what? Yeah.
Like,
but
what is
they're
that?
too sheltered.
Right.
It's like before you're like, wait, what? But everybody, revisionist history, you look back and like, that was nuts.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like everybody says, like, everybody that's like a very like moral person, they're like, dude, if I was around during like slaves, I would have said, this is like, no, you wouldn't have. this is like, that's X10 of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, here's the next one.
When Eric found a joint in the house, he threatened to drug test all the kids, including 5-year-old Ruthie.
Eric's the pastor father.
Yeah, he's gonna drug test the 5-year-old.
Like, yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
drugs. What? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Street thug. All right, sure. I don't remember Shuri.
This is one of their friends. The girl was one of the friends. So this is when Simon's friend Stanley revealed to his older sister Karen was affiliated with a street gang. Reverend Camden and her parents did some digging and stumbled upon her nunchucks. Rather than ask her how she became associated with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, her mom asked, how could you do this to us?
Yeah, that's a lot of that in my
family.
house. How'd you do this to us?
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's the gang she was in?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Never ending shoulder massage, dude.
It's bad enough that Mary had a handsy basketball coach. Even worse was just how long this particular scene dragged on with this fully grown man rubbing her shoulders.
Yeah. Nobody thought twice about it.
Some of this stuff was crazy.
Oh, that's the one right there.
This is the one where Simon gets caught doing middle fingers to one of his buddies.
Can't do that.
Double birds.
Double.
Went to the principal's
She's devastated.
office.
She's devastated.
Yeah, like it's the worst thing you could possibly do.
Yeah, but they can't. The problem with the show like this is they can't have anything actually bad. It has to be like fake bad stuff.
Yeah,
because I look back on my childhood, and it was like, oh, it wasn't like real. These aren't real bad things,
right?
Like I thought. Did you think you were a bad kid?
Yes.
Did you, Alex?
No, I didn't think I was.
You think we're
kid.
good?
I think I was a good kid, but the things I would get in trouble for were not bad.
Yeah, not
that
real life bad.
No.
Big time.
Yeah, not real life bad. You're like
bad at all.
Your parents should be like, well, considering all things considered, he's like 16 and he's like never been on a date before.
Yeah,
what? He's probably fine.
Yeah,
yeah. Scared to death to talk to women. Like he's probably. He's probably fine.
Yeah,
yeah.
We raised him up in the way he should go.
He saw like you smelled the like marijuana smoke one time like at a concert and you ran home. Yeah, he's probably fine. But then you're like we were somewhere and there was people smoking weed like probably grounded. My
mom was like, "You smoked it, didn't you?" I'm like, "No, Mom, I left immediately." Okay, we're gonna drug test you.
You smoked drug test
and the 5-year-old.
Have you ever gotten a drug test? You can do them for like employment and stuff. Mm-hmm. I've gotten one. I usually get every week.
Even in college athletics.
No drug test?
No drug test. Never been drug tested in my life.
I got tested every single year for baseball.
And I had so many
for
friends.
like PEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for every year.
Yeah.
I had friends that got tested every time the drug tester never got touched.
They never came to you.
They knew I wasn't.
What'd they do? Urine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they can do I know they can do from your fingernails, and they can do blood, and they can do hair.
Hair was when people were getting scared.
Yeah, because
like, that stuff is in there.
No, because I think a hair is as long as the hair has been growing.
I can say.
So then, like I remember a guy. I remember this. A guy came into rehab and shaved his head.
Wow.
Because it's in like the fingernails. That'll grow out in what, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months when the whole thing is gone.
Wait, what are you saying?
When it goes from here to out and you cut it.
Yeah.
This will be off my body.
From the very from the root.
Did I explain that wrong?
I got you. No, I thought you were saying you don't cut your nails until every 4 months.
No, sorry. Yeah.
That's where I was like, hold on, explain that.
Wait, what?
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah.
If you cut it like that.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but your hair, for as long as your hair has been growing, they can find any drugs in it.
Wow.
So a guy, he heard that and he shaved his head.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, then, okay, if I'm in the crowd and it's all around me, is it in my hair?
No, because it's not going to be in your system. It's in your blood.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's like, I would fail all the time.
Yeah. A drug. Yeah. But they can go back into your, what's they do? Oh, they can do a skin sample too. Mm. If there's anything in you've ingested anything, it's a part of you.
What was like a word in your house that was considered a curse word in your house, but wouldn't be considered a curse word elsewhere?
Fool.
Fool?
Yeah. Because there's a Bible verse that it says, if you call your brother a fool, you're in danger of hell's fire.
But you could call your sisters fools.
Look up that verse. Yeah. Wow, nice, dude.
Holy loopholes.
If you call your brother a fool, you're in danger of hell's fire. I think that's and my parents took that very literally. There it is. Is that it?
Matthew 5:22.
Yeah. What's it say? Whosoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Whoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Are they saying thou fool is the worst of those things?
I don't know. I think it was just the same, like calling someone else the dumb, or I don't know. Which is I remember. Listen, I'm a grown man and I remember that.
Yeah.
I got my mouth washed out with soap.
Yep.
Yeah.
We couldn't say stuff like stupid.
Yeah,
idiot.
Nah, dude.
Couldn't say any of that.
Hate.
Couldn't say the word hate.
My mom hated the word hate.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
We were
one.
not allowed to say hate. Like, I can't hate that. I don't like it, but I can't hate it.
We were the same way.
Hate?
Yeah, that's
hate,
wild.
like that was my mom would like
one.
if I said it in the car, she'd whip her head around. You don't hate anything.
Yeah,
like, okay, I don't. I just really don't like it.
But you do.
I know. I know what hate is, Mom, and that's how I feel about that.
Wait. Well, you can hate. That's not. That's just a neutral word.
Not for Jamie Leonard.
Wow. I don't hate. Yeah, hate. There's ones that were like that's like very like arbitrary. You're like that's the one that you're like like butt. Obviously, couldn't say crap. I couldn't say
suck.
Couldn't say sucks.
Couldn't suck.
Yep. No, nothing sucks.
Sucked.
Yeah. What about
that sucked?
No. Mom said no. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. You're right. It doesn't.
Well, finally, a woman of principle. You know what I'm saying?
We need that.
What about that with this blows? I think that was not.
I think that's worse.
Sucks.
Somehow, I think that's worse.
Yeah. But it's just like all the like, if you were like just like replacing other words with like just like, well, swearing is like it's like an arbitrary.
I couldn't swear either.
No, obviously, yeah.
Either way,
but the swear words are made up.
Right.
Like like somebody told me, like if you go into like Europe or like a lot of the European countries, if you're like Christian and you're like dating someone, you can move in with them. That's not I was like, oh, I think we just made that one up.
Like in European Christianity,
Yes.
that's what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't know how you look that up, but like you're like, oh, maybe, or like drinking is different and different. Like, oh, maybe we just made that one up. Like, or would you grow up Baptist?
Southern Baptist.
Oh yeah, no drinking.
So you don't drink.
No.
And you definitely don't move in with someone you're not married to.
Definitely not.
Never
in
even
Texas?
Absolutely.
Never.
If you did, everyone's like,
yeah, but then you were like, I think somebody asked the other day, is it okay to sleep in bed with a woman? And you're like, well, I think so. Like if you were like on the, like if you were like in a, well, you know what Christians, you know how they get around that? Speaking of loopholes, camping. You're allowed. You
can share a tent, but not a bed.
Yes, you can share a tent, right?
I don't know, because I would make.
are there 2 sleeping bags?
Yeah, if I was on that side of the fence, though, I would defend it, or I would go at it and say, "You got to be above reproach."
Yeah. But
so maybe leave the tent unzipped. Maybe leave it
that
that
way.
way.
You're gonna get mosquitoes in there.
Accountability.
Yeah, you can say if as Christian, the loophole to Christians spending the night with each other is camping. You're not having 2 tents.
Here at Net Positive, you can get all the Christian hacks, tips, and how to get around
That's
the
loophole,
system.
bro. That's a loophole right there. You can get around with it by that. I think
there's going to be a surge in camping culture now.
Yeah,
everyone's going camping.
Yeah, because I think maybe it's 2 sleeping bags. Is that why? It's
that
separate.
makes sense.
Separate.
You got to zip your arms in too, though. So it's like,
oh yeah.
You can create your own camping set to sell.
What about if you had if you well,
Net Positive?
Well, Lydia came on our family vacation and she slept in the bunks.
Yep.
And I was like, right?
I mean, that's my family. I'm telling, like, if I brought a boyfriend back to my parents' place, it was always separate rooms.
Always.
Yeah.
If
we were on vacation, they have separate rooms. I remember being in the 4th grade. My uncle came on vacation with us before he was my uncle.
Yeah.
And I found out him and my aunt had one room.
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
I said, Mom,
excuse me, mother.
Mom, this isn't okay.
Yeah.
And like, I'm older now than they were when they were there. And I was just like, no, we have 2 beds in there. I'm like,
yeah, but you're just like, wait, what?
They're in the same room. And
leave the door open.
Yeah.
Leave the cruise ship door open.
Well, I think that would even be a sign of like respect. Not so much, even if you would disagree with the policy or whatever, like, all right, I'm like a part of this family and these are the rules for, it's like, all right, you're like, all right, well, just like if you wouldn't swear around your parents still.
Yeah, I still don't.
Yeah, out of, well, okay, still.
Times have changed for the Leonard family.
I was living with Maggie before we got married.
Yeah.
Sharing a bed. I know, gasp. And when we would go home to my parents' house, we would sleep in separate beds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Out of respect.
Yeah,
it's your house,
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You go, yeah,
it's your rules.
Yeah, you come into it's an airplane. Yeah,
I would feel so uncomfortable, like waking up in my parents' house, walking out of the same door.
Yeah,
as my boyfriend or something. Be like,
that is, it's like still,
hey guys.
You become like back to the 7th heaven thing. You become like those things are like ingrained in you.
Yeah,
always, no matter what.
Yes,
and you're like, oh, that's just like, I don't know, why'd you feel that way? Or like, that's how I always.
That's that shame, man. There it is.
That'll get inside.
There it is, dude. It's hardwired.
Yeah. No, what I think it's like if you like, I might drop a swear. Would I swear around my parents? I don't think so.
I will around my dad. I've definitely sworn in front of my mom, but I try to hold back because I know she's more concerned about it.
Yeah.
I have no filter now. Once my parents started saying it more comfortably in front of me, and they're like, oh, rules are out the window. I can say hate. I can say suck.
I can say hate. Dude.
I hate that, Mom. This sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you're right.
Wow. She's like, I don't know what's happening to Stormy. She moved to Nashville. Things are coming undone.
She's changed.
Everything I taught her.
Well, there is a part of like, you can't really now as an adult, you can't kick someone out of the house, right? There's like, all right, we're probably not going to do this. You can't, there's no like, you can't punish an adult. Like they can't punish you, can they?
They think they can.
Oh, yeah,
they still try to.
Yeah, they can't be like, hey, like, yeah, I'm not grounded. Yeah.
I have a car now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah. But you do out of respect, I guess. Yeah.
They still get mad if I come home and they're like, it's like later when I show up. I'm like, seriously? I'm like, I'm 26.
Oh, at your parents' house?
I can... You don't know what time I come home in Nashville. Like, why is this a problem?
Really? Where are you?
Like, well, we're just trying to sleep, and we can't sleep if we don't know you're safe.
What about?
You should really be concerned when I don't come home on Friday or Saturday night.
12:30. We told you. What about drinking?
Oh no, my mom is like the older version of me. So drinking. As soon as I went off to college, drinking was cool. When I was in high school, if I even thought about taking a drink anywhere but my parents, and I still didn't do it around them. Like, I would be I got grounded.
Oh yeah.
I got punished at school. Like I didn't even drink.
Yeah, you're just around associated. Somebody was drinking.
We know you went to that party, and I was like,
somebody was drinking.
Yeah, it wasn't me. But nope, doesn't matter. No. Grounded, 3 weeks, boom.
Are you saying then you got to college and everything's fine?
Yes, I got to college, came home from college, like, well, we know you drink at college. I'm like, so if I would have drank in high school, it would have been cool too. Like,
you know what always has bothered me? Like this happened when we got married. Yeah. It's like, don't sleep together, don't have kids, don't sleep together. You get married and then it's like, so when are you having kids? Like, when is that going to end? It's like, wait.
We just, it switched overnight.
All of a sudden, everything.
Literally overnight. Yeah. It's supposed to.
Oh, yeah. And then you're like, what?
Now you're encouraging me to sleep with my wife? Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. That's what I needed this whole time. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, I guess with the drinking, if you're like, you don't like, everybody was drinking at my family vacation. I don't drink anymore, but they were like trying to, they were drinking in front of the kids. Mm-hmm. So, but there was no drinking when I was growing up in front of anybody. I never saw an adult person drinking.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
Maybe at like a restaurant if I walk past their table. Or like at a baseball game.
Yeah.
I never saw anyone in like a enclosed system that I was in at a house or at a party, or I never saw an adult drinking.
So all you knew about drinking was don't do it from your family, and then whatever you saw in like on TV or movies,
like a DUI. Like if you drink, you get a DUI.
No matter what,
you die.
You get pregnant and die.
Yeah, you get pregnant and die. Yeah, that's what I knew of it. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But I guess the argument I said this in my show is like, well, if God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, right? It's always the rules of it. It's consistent. Over the course of time, but it's the rules are chill now.
Yeah.
Very chill.
Yeah.
Very chill.
Post-COVID.
Yeah.
It's like, we're kind of being more lenient now.
Well, that's what I talked about on Bussin' with the Boys is like the Amish community is like, dude, if we don't loosen up these rules, everyone's going to leave it.
Yep.
Everyone's going to leave it. Which is, I guess I respect the people that are like, nope, you have to. This is the box we've established for our lives and we're going to stay in it. Yeah. Your parents are chill now.
Yeah.
You're also an adult.
There was
26, but
a hard box of these rules, and then as soon as I went to college, they even got lighter on my sister.
But they were lighter on them too. Like they are chill
like, okay,
now
we're gonna have some fun too. I'm like, we could have been having fun this whole time.
Yeah, but they were also probably chilling prior to you, or were they strict?
Like
my parents were straight and narrow.
Well, my parents were like children when they had me.
They were young.
Yeah. Hey, we're having a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So they were young. My dad wasn't even 21 before I was born.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
He turned 21 after I was born.
Okay.
And that mom was not cool with that.
He turned 21 after you were born. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Because then all his friends are 21. My mom's like, I have a 1-month-old baby. Like, I've been 21.
Here. What's his name? Scott, dude. Like, let's go.
He's having a good time.
And Scott is out here.
Yeah, Scott was out there, and so they had fun before I was born, but they were so young.
That's what I'm saying.
They're having way more fun now.
Yeah.
That I'm an adult and they are still adults and they're not old.
Oh yeah.
That they're living a better life than I am, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. Yeah, but it seems like that everybody's kind of loosening up.
Yeah, I agree.
Top to bottom.
Is it? I think it's too loose. I see there's music festivals.
Yeah.
Like
we gotta have some rules.
15, 16-year-olds, my parents still don't want me to go.
Where are the parents?
Yeah, exactly. They just drop their kids off.
I think I asked that everywhere.
The movie theaters are worse. Yeah. Now they have the curfew. It's like, if you're under 18, you're not allowed to be like in the movie theater without an adult because people just
that was still
the movie theater was the babysitter.
No, send her to the movies. Yeah, send them to the movies. You want to get to the news, bro?
Yeah, let's hit some.
Let's get to the news.
We got some good headlines. This week.
Oh yeah, dude. How the news works around this. You want to do the read?
Yeah, let's hit that.
Let's hit that read. Yeah. This week's episode brought to you by
Miracle Made.
Yeah. She doesn't know what that is. Stormy doesn't know what that is. She's about to learn, baby.
Learn today.
If you want to get more fit, be a better parent.
Oh,
what a segue, dude. We had the segs on lock this week.
Good segs.
And get more done at work. There's one thing that will help, and that is
better sleep.
Yes, dude. That's not convincing at all. Miracle Made sheets, bro. Tap in to the power of self-cooling temperature regulation, which has been shown to improve sleep quality by 20%, baby. Temperature cooling at night, baby. Look at me right now. I slept on them last night.
You look like you slept cool.
I feel great, baby. Come get those Miracle Made sheets, baby. Traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat. Have I ever read that before? I think I've ever read that
part. Yeah,
it can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and all. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, comforters that prevent 99% of bacteria and require 3 times less laundry.
That's almost all the bacteria.
You're gonna save money.
Yeah.
So instead of me washing my sheets once every 4 months,
right
now I can wash them every 6.
Right.
So that's a joke, but all right. Yeah. Stormy was like, "What?" Self-cooling properties for better sleep, baby. Silver-infused fabrics originally inspired by NASA. NASA is very involved in this podcast.
Big time.
Self-cleaning, luxurious comfort and quality, and better for your skin. I got them. Alex has them. Stormy's gonna get them.
Yep.
Go to trymiracle.com/net positive and try Miracle Made sheets, baby, today.
And with Mother's and Father's Day right around the corner. Well, Mother's Day we already hit. But with Father's Day right around the corner, this is the perfect way to give someone you love
whatever you're going to get your dad. He doesn't want it.
Right.
He doesn't want it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want a saw.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't want a golf shirt.
Yep.
Okay. He doesn't want a tie. He doesn't want socks.
No.
He wants sheets.
He wants over 20% better sleep, and he definitely wants
y'all stressing him out.
Over 40% off. So be sure to use our promo code NetPositive to save at checkout, and also get your free 3-towel set.
Oh yeah.
Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive and use the code NetPositive to claim your free 3-piece towel set. Save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/netpositive to treat yourself.
Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode.
Crushed.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Nailing the reads up top. Let's get to the news, baby. Lots going on. Okay. Lots going on. This was circulating around Nashville heavy, but this is nationwide.
Do you want to have Stormy read the headline?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hilton hotel manager arrested for waking up guests by sucking on his toes?
This is a real this is real. I saw this everywhere.
This happened
last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Nashville, Tennessee. A Hilton hotel manager was arrested and charged for entering a guest's room and sucking on the customer's toes. David New, 52, was charged with aggravated burglary. What is he trying to rob? His pride, I guess. Yeah, all right. And okay. What are you robbing?
You got him.
Yeah, you're robbing it. And assault for entering a male guest room and sucking on his toes Thursday, March 30th. Okay.
I think the burglary is just breaking into the room.
Yeah, you can't go. You can't. Yeah,
he wasn't
can't break
stealing,
into someone's room.
in.
All right.
He sucked on a guy's toes?
Is that worse?
Yes.
It's either way.
Guy's toes are worse?
Not that guy.
No, not that guy.
Okay, that's different.
This guy.
All right. So let me just. All right.
There's a lot here.
Let me just say this first. Okay. We do shows on the road and then we go to hotels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and the other 2 comics that are with us, and everybody gets their room, key, and then everybody go to your room, right?
Yeah.
So mine wasn't working. I went back to the front desk, like, oh, maybe we got, and this is I think the other comics had got to the hotel before me.
Okay.
So 2 hours earlier, they were already there. I'm going to say it's 1 a.m. Okay. I put the key card in and went in, and Caleb Elliott was in there.
No.
And it was horrifying, dude. There was already a man. I didn't know it was dark.
Right.
And it's 1 a.m. and I put the key card in and opened the door and it was like, he's like, oh, like it was and we're friends.
Right.
And it was so scary.
So that's people who know each other.
And that was this is a friend, like,
right.
And I go, oh, and I go, oh, dude, I think I got your room key by accident. But he was traumatized.
Right.
Think about someone trying to come in your room
at 1 a.m.
Wait, you texted him that, or did you?
I texted him. I go, dude, I think I got the wrong room because after he kind of.
What'd you do? Like open it halfway and then leave?
Well, I think it was. I got the thing.
Oh, it hit the.
Yeah,
it hit the lock.
But you're still like someone trying to come in.
Yeah.
It was.
And so you just texted me like, my bad, dude. Like
I opened it, and when that thing is on you, you're like, oh, someone's already in here.
Right.
And it was like, we still talk about it.
Yeah.
About how like we have PTSD from it.
You seem shaken up.
I am.
Yeah.
And I've been in, I mean, there's stories in Las Vegas where people just going into rooms. Yeah. Or going into, or somebody got into your bed with you or something like that is so scary. Now this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing if you're the manager, you got all the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the ability to get the keys.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't get in from the lock thing.
If the lock thing is on, right.
All right. So you're not just going room to room.
No, that was my question here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So
is this premeditated?
So
like,
this
did
guy,
he pick a target?
Did this guy check in? And he was like, huh.
Right.
I'm getting that guy's toes.
And I think honestly, like what this really is guys got to stop wearing open-toed shoes.
No, yeah, that's the solution. That's the solution. You know what? I don't either.
I don't want
to tempt people.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what it is. How noble.
I don't. Yeah. The foot thing. I can't tempt people.
Doing my part.
You know what?
You know?
It's not about me.
Yep.
You know, because as our seventh heaven parents would say, they were like, "Hey, we don't want to put out here people on the lust train."
That's right.
I don't want to put anybody on it. You know, I don't want to be a stumbling block.
No, dude.
All right. So, what does he think he's wearing? Slides or like he's wearing flip flops?
Like thong sandals.
Mandals, like the dad sandals that are like the braided ones, where they're.
No, it's a tough look.
And they're strap on the back.
You're coming into all right. Well, you're coming into a Nashville hotel.
Yeah.
So
Hilton.
what do you? You're rich.
Yeah, this is a nice
Hilton's
establishment.
Nice. All right. So what are you doing? What are you doing coming into a Nashville? You on a business? Your kid's got a softball. You have to be in there alone.
Right.
All right. So there's so many obstacles that have to happen for that headline to be true.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So first off, the thing cannot be locked.
Right.
You get in.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow still quiet.
Well, the guy, rewind even further. This guy sees the guy and picks his target.
Okay, yeah. So he
checks in.
He came to work that day ready.
Yeah. I'm getting some toes tonight, boy.
That's disgusting.
So he saw this guy in the lobby and was like,
"Yep, I want those."
By the way, it's been humid in Nashville. I'm just going to throw that in there.
Oh, dude, man. You don't know if the guy showered or you have no idea.
No idea.
All right, so you get in the door.
You tell him you tell him the room number, you give him the key, he goes.
All right.
You make a spare key.
And you say like, hey, like front desk is closed back in 5. I mean, where are you?
Sure, yeah. You throw the little sign.
What happened to if I was sitting at the front desk, like, where is the manager? Oh, dude, he's in 326, bro.
You don't want to go in there.
He left a sign that just says tow patrol. Back at 5.
I mean, if there's a, I don't mean to kick somebody while they're down, but that's a tough mug shot.
Yeah.
What's a cool mug shot?
Is it one that they're smiling? Because depending on what they did.
Yeah, if something that they do is cool.
They're like, yeah, I got arrested for that. Like,
yeah.
He should not even show his face. He shouldn't even have a mugshot.
Like I would say, listen, I'm going to this is who my fan base is. Or what, like if I got arrested for like for my fan base, if I got arrested for having to try to get in some over the fake vax card, I would be a hero.
Yes.
I'm not, I didn't.
Right.
But if we're going to Canada on our tour in the fall. We have 6 shows through Canada, and I was like, is the vax mandate still up there? They go, no, it's lifted. Because I was like, all right, well, if there was if you can't cross the border without a vax, I would have to manufacture some kind of papers. And if I got arrested for that, unfortunately, it'd be good PR for me.
True patriot.
Yeah, no, they would be like, yeah. Or like maybe stopping like yeah, you would be arrested for that. I'm saying jump in front of a bus to like stop but you wouldn't be arrested for that.
Right.
Something that you would be like, oh, the guy in the subway train last week.
What's up?
There's a is my For You page like all Republican things?
Yes, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
I think so, dude. Because I always say these things and you're like, we've never heard of
We
these.
live in different realities. The stuff that you pull up, I'm like, oh, this is new. I don't know, dude. Cool. Meanwhile, I'm like Seventh Heaven breakdowns.
Never. My For You page is different than y'all.
Yeah.
Well, TikTok has no. Twitter has one now.
A For You page?
Yeah, Twitter has a For You page. So it's just whatever they think, they will send to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's on a different thing. Yeah, some guy was like trying to kill people on like the subway train, and then some guy like held him down and like pinned him, and then he died. And everybody's like, this guy is like a hero for like saving all these lives. But
Wow.
now he's in court.
Wow.
That would be
Yeah. So that's
this one is a tough. It's a tough look.
So jump back into the storyline.
Okay, so
he gets to
you're
the
in.
room. He's in now.
You're in.
Quietly.
The door. So you gotta,
Lights are off.
and you sneak in.
Yep.
You can't just let the door just.
That's right.
You gotta
Hold it.
administer. Listen, and all four of us have been involved in some sneaking in and some sneaking out of places.
Mhm.
We'll just say that
Mhm.
as kids. So I know how to make a door shut quietly.
Right.
So the door shuts, and you wait a couple seconds to make sure he's like, what? Like you
To
gotta
see if he wakes up.
Or if
Yeah.
there's a rustling.
Yeah, you know the parent, like when you shut the door, you go,
Reassess.
and then, all right, we're in, I guess.
Dude, my heart is pounding
So
right
is
now.
mine.
I can't imagine getting in
you're
the room.
Okay. And do you, all right, do you have a flashlight?
I don't know, dude. He's got to be familiar
get-
with the room layout.
Do you
Oh,
crawl?
yeah. Yeah.
I have been a crawler.
Oh, you crawl to the bed.
Elaborate.
So if you're in the
You
bed,
mean sneaking
Yeah,
in. You
sneaking
don't
in.
want them to like see this figure standing up.
yeah.
So you get low to the ground. And I feel like I could be like quieter
Mhm.
by
Yeah.
crawling.
All
and I'm
right.
just like dun dun like taking steps.
Yeah, well,
More surface
yeah.
area on the floor.
Yeah,
It
and you
makes
can
it lighter.
feel around.
Yeah.
What's weird,
with
Stormy,
your
is that in real
hands.
life, there's no soundtrack. In real life, there's no dun dun dun. In real, like I don't know if you.
In my mind, there's
dun,
always a
dun,
sound.
dun.
But then you can use your hands to feel around because like there's nothing worse than trying to creep around and you stub your toe.
Mm.
Oh yes, you
Instant
crawling.
tears and
All
like
right.
a yell because it hurts.
You don't want that. So he's familiar with the room layout,
Yep.
and it's let's say he's all right. So now you get to where your goal.
The foot of the bed.
Do you think he was going in for the toes?
I think he
That's
knew
a-
Does
exactly
it go to
what
the
he
edge of
wanted.
the bed? But those things are like hotel beds are like tucked.
Ooh, I want.
Oh,
okay.
wow! The
All right.
hotel. I see. I untuck it.
I untuck as well, but
Yeah.
now,
But
maybe
now-
I won't.
now I'm staying tucked.
Because maybe that's tucked for my own protection.
Wow. The hotel, and no bed is like that.
Hotels are so
My
tucked.
bed is not tucked.
My
Not
bed is,
that-
but I untuck it immediately. I don't tuck it. My wife does.
Okay. All right. In the morning.
Yeah.
All right. So the bed's tucked definitely because I can't get it. I need it up towards me,
Yes.
and I don't have. Yeah. So I pull it all off, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So and these are all variables that you're not sure of before. There's no like practicing this mission.
It had
It's
to be
live.
untucked. It had to be. There's no way he was able to get in there and
Like-
untuck the sheets without the guy noticing.
Maybe the guy wasn't even under the sheets. Some people get hot. Some people don't sleep under the
Oh,
sheets.
Top of
wow,
the sheets.
yeah.
I wonder if we've spent way too much time on this article, but I wonder if
I think this is important.
yeah, it is important. If he's trying to get some recon at the front desk
Mhm.
when the guy checks in.
Nice.
If you were like being funny,
Right.
you were like, "Hey, do you prefer what kind of room?
Oh man.
do you prefer?"
Predatorial behavior, like coaxing them into
Yeah,
giving
no.
you
Like, do you
answers.
prefer your sheets like tucked or untucked?
Yeah.
Like, or it's like, do you want to turn down service?
yeah.
I wouldn't think twice about that
No.
if somebody asked me.
I would think it was courteous.
Yeah, and
Wow,
he goes,
the service
"Oh,
here is great.
I always."
Don't even bother tucking it. I always have them untucked. And he went, we're in. Because he already saw the toes.
Yeah.
And then he asked the question, and now he
Yeah.
knows.
Untucked,
The scene
but
is
they still
set.
might be covered.
Mhm.
right? Or he still might be sleeping like with the not over the end of the bed.
Do you think maybe he could have toyed with the thermostat from the master switch, or heated him up in the room?
No, what happens?
So he would pull his feet out so he has
to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I bet you would have a couple rooms down at the end where they're up on 76.
Yep,
and he checks in, and he might have.
There's just so much effort going into this.
You might have sent him to a room that is already.
It's compromised. The room is primed.
I mean, I'm thinking about this. I'm going to think about this the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I want to think about this for the rest of my You should have him on. And then he I mean, that's just it's just graphic to even discuss. But he wakes up to that.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. So we do have a little bit more story.
Okay.
Officers discovered that the guy working was a night manager at the time, made a key card and entered the guest room.
Okay.
The guest then woke up to find Neil sucking on his toes, which he immediately confronted.
As he should.
The guest recognized Neil because the day before, he came into the room with another employee to fix an issue with the television. So Neil claimed that he entered the room because he smelled smoke and was checking on the victim. However, the night manager did not report this issue to security. Furthermore, no other resident reported smelling smoke.
All right, yeah. Where there's smoke, there's someone getting fired. Dang it! Dang it! My bad. Come on, Stormy. Really? Nothing? Where there's smoke, there's someone getting fired? Where there's smoke,
I was gonna say there's toes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want you to take it again.
I can't
believe I stepped on that.
What is it? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you nailed it.
Somebody getting fired. No, you were on the right. You were on.
They asked him where the room key was. He said he threw it away. Mm-hmm. The room key was never recovered.
They don't need. They have the master.
Right.
If you work there, you don't need a room key.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So he was.
So he's in jail now. $27,000 bond.
So maybe when he went to check the smoke for the smoke detector television thing, like,
he was in there.
He saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's like,
he was already been in there before.
$27,000 bond.
Was the other employee in on it?
What was he doing? Ooh. I want to go to this trial. There would be a trial. 27 G's? That's a lot. It's like a year. Imagine having to work that off.
27 grand, dude.
No thanks.
Just for some
toes. But you're going to,
some toes.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's tough. What else is going on?
It's a lot. How about this men's retreat?
Oh, yeah. Somebody sent me this. Also, most of the articles that we get now are sent in by fans.
I love it, dude.
We just want to give credit where credit is due. This is a men's retreat at Stormy's church. Where she grew up. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, here we go.
An actual church. All right. This is a men's retreat. You want me to describe it?
Yeah, describe what you're seeing.
All right, we got some electric guitar. We got a very patriotic look. This is in an arena. A lot of pyro. I see a tank.
Yes, there are cars there parked in the middle.
There's a lot of smoke going off. There's a tank.
It's like 80s hair band metal playing. It's a live band.
Yep. Here comes the tank.
The tank came out from under the stage.
Oh, the tank is not, but there's a guy with 2 guns.
Shooting guns.
Firing off guns, driving over the cars. Oh, the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Yeah. This is a church men's retreat.
There's so many people there.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people.
Thousands.
There. It's packed. Where is this in? Texas? South Lake?
Let me see if I can get some more. Missouri.
Springfield, Missouri.
Thoughts?
That's just okay. I mean, I'd go. I'd go see that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how, so the sermon has to be after this. The preaching is after this.
I mean, I don't know how you follow this.
You think it's before?
I feel like it leads up into that, and this is where it's going.
This is the closer.
Yeah. You can't top that. You can't have people settle back down and listen to it.
Where is the stage? Is the stage is the stage over the tank? Where's he going to preach from?
He probably preached from where the band is playing now.
Yeah, and this tank came out from underneath that?
Yeah.
Oh, he preached from up there.
Yeah.
No, he's got to preach from the ground.
You think so? Not up here?
I don't know. There's so many people there. It's all men. And I used to do comedy at these. Not these, but like men's retreats are very like men's retreats in America in 2023 are very like, all right, like we got an ex-Marine coming to preach about how when he played for the 49ers or it's all like that. And then somebody's like, is there a breakout session on like forgiving or like being more emotionally available for my wife? Shut up, you loser.
Shoot this gun.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna make fun of this, but all I ever do is just turn the mirror back around and I go, this is what everybody wants. We had a helicopter. What did we do 3 weeks ago when he had the helicopter fly over?
Yeah.
At the church.
The Easter egg thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like, I can't believe this is not what Easter is all about. And there's 30,000 people there.
Yeah. This arena is packed.
Yeah, dude.
So.
All right. And that's the that's the thing about applying your ideology to other people.
Yeah.
It's like that's like, you can't say that's not a successful event.
I'm sure.
I mean, I disagree with most of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it got the people there.
The people there.
Yep.
Yeah. And you go, well, yeah. I mean,
I would like to hear the message.
Yeah.
I'd be curious.
And it's not on TikTok? The message.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what is on TikTok? This.
Yeah.
You know what has 66,000 likes? This. 66.8 thousand. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's it. I mean, gosh, I would love to see. Everybody.
I need to see the itinerary.
Yeah, I need to see the whole thing. I'll tell you what the itinerary is. Wake up. There's going to be a 6 a.m. cold plunge.
Mandatory post about it.
Mandatory post about the cold plunge. There's going to be like a what's that thing where you compete where at the circus you like nail it and it goes.
Yeah, the big like hammer game.
Yeah,
thing.
they have that thing.
Yep.
That's second. They're going to hunt for breakfast. You got to hunt. This is a men's retreat. I'm guessing somewhere you got to go out when there's guns involved.
Yeah.
There's no getting in touch with your emotions, no counseling, no therapy, nothing like that.
No time for that.
No, dude. They're in that heavy, and then there's probably something related to the Army. There's something related to protecting your family, being a man, working out.
Yep.
And then there's some kind of competition between their tug of war or something like that.
Something strength based.
It's something strength based.
Yeah.
And if somebody's like, I think what the real like measure of like being a man is like looking someone else in the eye and like owning up to your mistakes. And they're like, hey, we're not really on time for that.
They're like, have you shot?
And what am I talking about? You know, it's politics is involved.
Yeah.
Obviously. Why don't I think of that?
Yeah.
Republicanism.
There's a pundit there for sure. And he does a quick 5 up top just to let everybody know what the tone is.
There's like somebody that.
And in November, we know.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Yeah. There's like a very, those are always very like loosely like based.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have that, that's a pundit is a good word for it. Mm-hmm. That guy is he's on the itinerary.
Yeah.
That he's like an ex like congressman or something like
we have Mike Pence here. And he's going to say a few words.
Yeah.
Mike,
get on in here. Is Mike Pence? Yeah. Is he still doing? He's still doing stuff.
I'm sure he's doing stuff.
Right. They get a little speaking engagement in here.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Speaking of pundits, have you seen what DJ Khaled's doing with golf?
You play golf, Stormy?
I'm so bad at golf. I can't even have fun at Topgolf.
Listen, you can't go to Topgolf?
It's not fun. Like I can't. My athleticism that I feel like I have a decent amount of.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Does not transfer into a golf club.
No, it doesn't.
It is actually embarrassing. Like it's not like the cute, like, oh, like we can help you. I'm a lost cause. I can only drive the cart.
Oh, so it's top golf is like not your. Somebody would like a guy would like get the ick from your swing.
He would just be like, "Can you stop using your turns? I want to use them."
Yeah, it might. That might be the move for you.
Like you just sit there.
Alex, you always say like put yourself in positions where you can win.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Create a game you can win.
Create a game that you can win. So
putt.
There you go.
I'll win.
Go. Yeah. So
that game was created for me.
What Stormy needs to do is kind of, hey, we're going to Topgolf. I can't. I'm very good at golf. I love golf.
Right,
but I got to work.
Yeah.
I actually got banned, so like I can't go to Topgolf.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would love to. They told me I broke the record. I was hitting it over.
Hitting it over.
They're like, you're too much.
The net.
Yeah.
And they're just like, you're costing us too much money. I'm just like, I totally
all of them
get
are
it.
going like directly into the target.
Yep.
I can't do it.
But mini golf though, if you guys wanted to pivot and do that instead, I would.
But I
be
have a
open to that.
solution. Like, I love that you plan that for us,
right?
Because I really love when guys plan something. But like, I also
I feel like this is going a little too far into like an imaginary date situation. But yeah,
imaginary date that's never gonna happen. So.
Well, we talked about last week about the ick about me and Lydia were at where were we at? Hoops, hangs. What's it called? Pins.
Oh, I was like, I wasn't there. I don't know.
And we were like, there's like this ball like throwing game with this rope, and it was like all the different numbers, and like if someone couldn't add, because there was like I got like a 6, a 12, and a 4, or a 6, a 12, and a 7, and I was like taking me a second. What if
23?
someone 6, a 12, and a 7?
No, I thought you. Yep, nope, I can't add. That's 24.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If somebody's like taking a little bit too long, it's not. Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I went on a date, I went on a date one time with this girl, and I was in college, and like it was a great time. She was driving for some reason. I don't remember why she was driving. Hold on, why was she?
That
driving?
would give me the ick if you made me drive.
I didn't have a car. I didn't have a car. I was in sophomore in college. I didn't have a car.
Yep.
She lived in Birmingham. She had a car, and her back seat was like full of like wrappers from like fast food.
Gross.
Full.
Gross. That's ick. That is definitely ick.
That was like before the ick, because I don't even like that word. I don't even like that it's like a woke. I don't really like the word, but it was like, I was like,
I'd be worried about her health. Like, are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, but the idea, if you like have that and that's not like a concern for you, we can't even.
Yeah.
If you go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just came from 76 McDonald's or I don't know where you'd be coming from. But you're like, my bad. I just had all of my nieces and nephews, and I took all them, and I literally dropped them off right before you're like, I'm so sorry.
There should be something to excuse that.
If you were like, you're not going to say anything about this?
Yeah.
It's that.
When the car turns and you can hear all the stuff shift in the back seat.
Crinkling.
We're not even going to say nothing about that.
So gross, dude.
Oh, no.
That's gross.
Yeah. What's DJ Khaled doing on the golf course?
Dude, he has gone so all in on golfing.
All he
lately.
does is golf.
It's like, it's insane. And like all he does is post these videos
of golf,
of him golfing.
Another
and
one.
Doing like he seems like he's pretty good.
DJ Khaled videos.
It's for birdie, guys. Let me guess, you don't believe in me. Don't worry, I forgive you.
If I was playing with him, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed.
And then he knocks it down.
If Stormy was allowed to say hate, she would say she hates this. Knocks it in.
But I didn't forget.
I can't forgive, but I didn't forget.
I forgive you.
I love this guy, dude.
Dude, he's
like love people
he's like a
this.
child. And he's just like, I didn't.
He just goes all in on whatever he's like in on.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I love him.
His family's like, where are you? Like, the kids need to be picked up for. Isn't there a little DJ Khaled? What's his name?
Assad?
Assad's at school, dude.
Yeah.
Assad's like, who's picking me up?
Swagged out.
Yeah. Well, dad's playing golf again. I wonder, all right, do you think the other guy is also playing, or is he not even playing? He's just camera guy?
I think there's probably just a camera guy. There's guys that he plays with. You can see they're in the videos pretty heavily, but like the guy behind the camera, there's no way he's also playing. Because I'm sure he's just been told be recording at all times.
So if you go, hey, we're gonna play golf. Sick, dude. Who's the fourth? DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Dude. Really?
After every birdie.
Another one. Yeah, nice. My bad. I stepped on it.
There it is.
I stepped on it.
There it is.
My bad, Stormy. That's if you come on the pod, you're gonna have to. That was my fault. I should have let you have that one.
We can do that together.
Or did you set me up for it and I was supposed to? No, you wanted that one. Yeah. Another one. All right. You want to watch that commercial?
Yeah.
Again, this was on my feed. You want to blind react to this?
Yeah, I haven't seen this yet.
All right. And we'll cut it. We'll cut it if we need to. Where is it?
Where did I put it? Right here.
All right. Watch this. All right. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
This is after the all the Bud Light stuff.
Okay.
So Bud Light, where do you fall on this, Stormy? You don't have to have an opinion on this. The Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney, who was trans, they had a Bud Light campaign, and caused a huge.
They lost like 21% like of their stock.
Then I don't know what if that is true or not. I don't know. Is it?
That's true. That happened.
Okay. But I think the stock is all back. I mean, if
is it? I don't know.
If a stock is devalued, if you're any kind of businessman, you go, let me get in.
Buy it now.
The stock would come back.
Right.
Yeah, because it doesn't lose.
It's just a moment.
Yeah, Anheuser-Busch is not 20% less valuable.
Right. They were for a split second, I think.
Yeah.
And now they're
like with the. So you're like with when like an IPO happens or something like that. It's like, all right, the business, all the employees, everything is still there. It's just valued at less.
Right.
Okay. So who is this?
So this is Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. Yeah, comes out with this commercial yesterday.
Okay.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis. Wow. Look at this wild. It's time beer made it up to women. So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's Miller Lite has been scouring the internet for all this and buying it back so that they can turn it into good for women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask? Ladies, take it away.
First, we turn the bad into compost. Then we feed compost to worms. Push out beautiful fertilizer.
That good helps farmers grow quality hops, which is then donated to women brewers to make their own really good
But there's definitely more out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good too. Oh. So here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
I don't know what to say about that.
Cool.
Is it a sketch?
I think
it's
just
a sketch.
Cool. Dude, I don't know what to think of this.
I don't either. I was like,
congrats on an ad. Like, like what is this supposed to do?
I don't know.
I don't know what the point is. Did they buy
any
marketing material and shred it down into compost? Is that what happened?
And then they use that to. So I guess on eBay, where is all that? Like,
I don't understand what they did.
Like if you have a plastic calendar or like a pop-up, that's not good soil. I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't speak on that. I shouldn't speak on that. I don't know. So
did they literally buy
yeah
misogynistic marketing materials and turn it into soil for their brewing process? Is that what they're saying they actually did?
I talked to one female about this.
Okay.
And they said, if I was ever one of those girls, I would be thrilled.
One of what girls?
If I was ever in a Miller Lite ad.
Yeah.
Like in my 20s. Is that true or no?
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool, but this has me so confused. Like I'm trying
I know.
I like that, go girls for being a part of like getting beer to be a thing.
Yes, yep. We support that.
Thank you all women.
I think it's a backhand because it's like, well, you dumb girls that posed for this, like, let's shred that because it's not cool anymore. Or you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, it's going back. It's revisionist history for like at the time.
Like that was cool. It was cool to be the beer girl in her swimsuit.
Yeah.
Like,
and now
they were models. They knew they were happy about being on there.
They were
now
proud.
It's like, no, we don't care if you liked what you look like or what you did back then. Well,
you're out.
Yeah, you're out.
We're in.
Like, why can't we all be in?
The only thing that I can conclude for sure from this is that this is now the most explicit episode we've had, even more than Matt Wright.
Oh yeah, we might have to cut that.
It's all bleeped, but like, what is the point of that?
Yeah, everybody was like, in a lot of the comments, everybody's like, the cussing was unnecessary.
So unnecessary.
Way unnecessary.
Like, for what?
What? Just say good stuff. Like, is that Was that part of the message? Does that help communicate anything?
Well, and it's like when you shred these marketing materials, it doesn't make.
Yeah,
it makes. It's paper, shredded paper.
Doesn't make,
I'm not understanding what the connection is here.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe we'll just have to. I'm trying to think.
Spelled it out like I can read.
Maybe we just have to cut it. Maybe we just have to cut the commercial.
I don't. What do you mean, cut the commercial?
From playing it? I mean,
no. It's all bleeps. We're fine. We're fine there. I just can't believe
that it just
that
goes
this
against,
is what they tried to do.
Yeah, and also go. If you go back to the end of the video, throughout the whole video, they've had all the marketing, the old marketing stuff in the background,
mm-hmm.
and you know what's bleeped out? Look. What's bleeped out?
The girls' faces.
The faces.
Not
it shouldn't
the
be
cleavage.
The bodies should be bleeped out.
Yeah, it's pixelated. Yeah.
The face is the least provocative part.
Right. Yeah, keep the face.
Right, yeah.
Or cover it. What are you saying?
How disrespectful to those women, these hardworking models.
And their faces are gone.
And we're just stripping them of their identities.
Money. I mean, the bodies did too, but their faces were beautiful.
Of course.
Yes. Why are their faces gone?
This to me makes no sense.
I'm confused by it. But it's like that, whatever that like this, like, I don't even know what the word, I don't even want to call it progressive or whatever you call it. It just like cannibalizes itself. Like you're like, wait, what? Like what?
How is this a rebuttal to the Bud Light campaign?
No, I think they're saying they're on the same page with it.
It's their own way of saying like
their own way of being like progressive. Is it?
Dude,
in their mind, I think that's what they think.
So they're saying we're progressive, but we're doing it the right way.
I think this had to have been in the works before that. Surely. They didn't make this in 3 weeks.
It doesn't sound like they gave a lot of thought to it, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just whipped this up.
So somebody on Twitter goes, "Oh, the beer with objectifying women and they go, all right." Right? But I don't understand the making it into plants.
The cursing makes no sense. It only confuses me more.
0 sense.
It's way overdone.
Yeah.
And I'm not understanding why shredding marketing materials leads to beer. I don't see how that fits.
And giving it to...
Am I missing something?
It's just an elongated process when like it could have... You just needed to see step 1 and step 2 of how they correlated versus like each little part. Because there's too much distance between the shredding of the paper and the actual making of beer.
Take it away, ladies. We're like, what? No, I'm confused.
Take what away? To where? What are we doing?
It just cannibalizes itself. It's like a snake eating its tail because somebody goes, hey, we should do this. And somebody goes, yeah. And then somebody goes, well, we should also do something good with it. And they go, yeah, turn it into, and they're like, well, let's give it to other women. And then women of color, and then let's remove the faces. Like people just keep raising their hands in staff meeting, and they're like, yeah. And then there's like, what?
And like, I don't have to agree with your cause to like think something is well executed.
Yeah.
This is so poorly executed. I just watched 90 seconds of it and I have no idea what it is. I've Googled for 7 minutes now. I have no idea what it is. Like this couldn't be worse.
And it's just like, I don't know. Here's the thing. I take. We talked about the Chick-fil-A guy with the cauliflower sandwich.
Yeah,
like I respect the guy that took the swing.
Sure,
for that. Yeah. And we take swings on this pod all the time that are like. Somebody sent to me the other day about reminding me of the bad swing I had with that Bathsheba story. You remember that?
I mean, you can call it a bad swing if you want. I think I still stand by it. But sure.
Well, somebody sent me yesterday. Maybe that's what they're doing. Somebody sent me yesterday a rebuttal of that take that I had 8 months ago.
Okay.
And that's sticking around. So we're talking about it. So maybe that's what they wanted.
I guess, man.
Cool ad, guys. Yeah,
My
cool ad.
hurts.
Confusing.
Yeah, dude.
The only female I talked to about it is they go, if my mom was one of those, that would be the proudest thing she ever did in her whole life.
If she was in one of those ads.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom would have that thing framed on the house at multiple places. Be like, yeah, that was me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Is like nobody's like doing this against anyone's will. And they were like, hey, the model, we wanted to hire a model for whatever campaign. And we interviewed 1,000 people or what. And I I got the job.
I think they should have taken the stance of women have undeniably carried this industry from the manufacturing and to the marketing.
Yes.
And
women have carried it.
That's what we should really be focusing on.
Everybody's drinking because of that.
That's women. Women make it,
Everyone's
women market
drinking
it.
because of women.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
And also every female that their face was blurred out, you should have asked every single one of them. We go, hey, do you want your face blurred out of that?
You're objectifying them for their bodies at this point. So, I mean.
Only.
Hey.
They were like, nah, keep me in it.
Who's the real bad guy here?
Can you zoom in on me, actually? Thank you.
Yeah,
please.
Can you move me, actually? I think I'm behind. Can you just switch it around?
I'll send you my cutout. Like, you can
Send it into recycle. No, dude.
Here,
all right, we'll do some more research on this.
Let's hit a couple emails and get out of here.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah.
All right, so here's
why don't we talk about this earlier? I knew there was something else we had to talk about.
Yeah, the tipping. Yeah. Let's circle back to it.
All right.
So this one's from a guy named Adam.
Okay.
Adam says, fellas, Crumble Cookie now has that tip option on self-checkout kiosk. We didn't hit this last week? Did we hit this last week?
No, because we didn't, because we just did the open for the Michael W. Smith.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Crumble Cookie now has a tip option on a self-checkout kiosk. My wife and I love the pod. We will be at the Baton Rouge show.
See you in Baton Rouge, baby.
So sent an article from the Wall Street Journal.
We talk a lot about tipping on this pod.
And
wait.
Yeah. What do you? Well, all right. Let's get. Well, so we got Jemima's take as a bartender.
Right.
You guys make custom hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you ask for a tip?
It is an option on our screen.
But you've done a service for them.
Yes. And when we first opened, that was not an option because we didn't think of anything like that. We're like, oh, like we'll do like hourly pay. Like we didn't think
yeah.
First week of customers like, hey, can we tip you guys? And we're like, I guess, yeah, sure. We opened that up and people have been like super generous and nice about it.
Yep.
But I always say when I flip that around, it's like, hey, you have the option to leave this. It is.
What are the options? 10, 20, 30?
15, 20, 25. Or custom.
So it's not 10, 15, 20.
No.
And
people are always asking like, what's customary? And I'm like, whatever you want.
Oh yeah, it puts it in a weird situation.
Oh my gosh, I get like hives.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Well, all right, so if I went into, all right, that'd be similar, maybe Alex, to like if somebody was like helping you like get a pair of shoes, but they're also putting like you guys do custom things to the hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would ask, do I tip for this? Right.
And you would ask the person helping.
I mean, that's not. Somebody goes, hey,
I wouldn't. You
wouldn't.
No, that's uncomfortable for me. And
well, somebody's providing you a service of like a specific service to you,
right?
But you saying, do I tip for this? I'm like, if you feel called to, sure.
Yeah, by the Lord,
right?
Yeah, if the Lord is telling you should do this,
tugging those heartstrings. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I tipped for the helicopter ride.
Okay,
because there was a little tip thing in there.
Yep.
Yeah, that was. But I go. Like if you do have like a golf caddy, it's always you Google how much do I tip for? I don't know how much to tip a guy that flew me in a helicopter.
This Wall Street Journal article is calling it emotional blackmail.
All right. Well, okay. First of all, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saying
I got a problem with that term because just say it's annoying. Yeah. Just say it's annoying and we're not going to do it.
Yeah. But for like. This is talking about with like self-checkout stuff where no one's helping you, but it still prompts you for a tip.
Ow, dude. All right. At where? Prompts to leave 20% at self-checkout machines at airports, stadiums, cookie shops, and cafes across the country. All right. So they're not having there's no person there.
There's no interaction with a person. It's all automated.
Somebody asked me this. And somebody, or maybe somebody emailed. This is the great. Did you say?
I think I said this to you.
Where does it go?
Yeah. Who gets the tip?
When did we say that?
Somebody commented it. We talked about it last week.
Where does it go? All right. Do you want to answer that or no? Does it go directly to the person, or does a couple people help?
So, like with us, it's a pool. So it's anyone that's clocked in. Like everyone will get that. It doesn't go to like the business itself. It's literally directly to our people. Like
and that's like a bar.
Yeah.
So
it's not. So they don't even report it as income. It just goes straight to the employees. But if I come and you help me for an hour, I'd probably be the most annoying customer ever.
I know you would. I
And then
would love to have you in the store. Please come by.
And then I tipped $100. That goes to everybody.
Yes.
And he said, you should ask, where does this, if I gave you $100, do you put it in your pocket?
Yes.
And do you say it? Well, you don't get into that. But yeah, if you go tip a bartender $100, you're like, I'm assuming it's going to you or you and that girl.
Yep.
At the end of the night.
Right.
Right. I'm assuming the guy that there's 4 helicopter pilots that rotate through, right?
Mhm.
I'm assuming you want to do the best and make it the best. Oh, I saw a dolphin over there. Let me circle back. And I want to give him the best because I'm assuming this tip is going to this guy.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Right.
When it's that specific, yeah.
It's like
and
socialism.
and there's no one else working. But if you had 6 helicopters up, and they wanted to pool, but I think it's also an option too. Like,
yeah.
If I'm the only person doing something like that, it's like, no, that's going to me.
That's the thing. That's like a little weird, like socialist energy because you're like, well, I'm working. Like, do you like in a shoe store? I know, or you come in. Let's say not a shoe store. Let's say like Enterprise rental car. It's like I got this customer, you got the next customer. Do you guys rotate through like that?
Yes, and there is an option like we could all get our own tips, and we've thought about that. But because it's like unique of like, do I tip you? Do I not? So some people get with people that don't. And so it's like it's a team concept of that. But I know other places it's like, no, like I'm gonna get mine. Like that's my tip. I work my butt off for that.
Yeah,
you know?
and if somebody's like somebody's like a better employee, like does better social skills, better, they can upsell people, they get better at selling better, get 3 hats, you're like, well, that person should be rewarded for working better.
Agreed.
Emotional blackmail is a ridiculous term because it's just like
really
everybody's just you're making it. It's just
like you can click no.
Yeah, it's annoying. Emotional blackmail. Like, do you have no agency over your own life?
Mm-hmm.
Like
this tip comes up, I have to tip. No, you don't.
Yeah,
you just go. No, it's under custom tip. I've seen it on a million screens.
No,
no.
But emotional blackmail is just like it's a made up term to make someone feel like a victim.
Yeah.
When you're not you chose to go into this place of business.
Yeah.
You're not being emotionally blackmailed.
You chose to be the victim on that one.
Yeah, you made that up. That term is a made up term to be a victim. Yeah.
Want to hit a tire pump?
Yeah, let's do one.
I'm scared.
A tire pump. No, a tire pump is things you do in life that make you feel good that you shouldn't feel good about.
Like you say that you're doing it for a very wholesome reason.
But there's always some
secretly serving with a charity or something.
Like if I say I'm just here to I only do comedy shows to I'm just here to serve people that have depression and I'm here to help them. Or but also
you make money off of that, and
or what did the one
get an ego boost out of it?
Yeah, we get a little bit of an ego boost. Yep. It started from one time I went to a church and people recognized me a lot in church, and I told Lydia that I wanted to take a lap around the church to see the building, and she was like, no, you don't. You just want people to be like, what's up? And I was like, fair. That's it's like going to get your tire. Alex said it at we went to Whiskey Row one time to get a little tire pump, in the afternoon. Feel better about it.
Just want to get out there, be seen a little bit, get recognized.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Whoa. Sean Crist. Wow.
Yep. There you go.
I don't need this.
See?
All right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Remember, these are anonymous.
Yeah, these are anonymous. All right, here we go.
All right. What's poppin', fellas? Here's my tire pump.
Yo.
I'm 25 years old, and I coach middle school basketball on the side of my day job. Okay. I love getting to spend time with my players and coach them in the sport I love.
Okay.
Coaching is a great opportunity to help them learn great life values like discipline and teaching them how to honor the Lord through their sport.
You always say it in that tone, but all right. Yeah, got it.
This is my email voice.
Yeah.
I love seeing my guys win and improve as people and players.
Okay. So we usually stop it right there. We go, all right, we buy all that.
Yep.
And there's what's coming is
what makes him feel like what
right.
Some other kind of
it's always a transitionary phrase of some sort.
But
here it goes. Okay. With that being said.
Oh yeah, good one.
There is nothing that pumps my tires more than their mothers coming up to me. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And telling me what a great young man I am and how much I mean to their sons. I've learned to tell them exactly what they want to hear to make them love me. I wish I wish I could charm females my own age like I can married mothers of 3. There's nothing that pumps my tires more than affirmation from young private school moms.
Why did I have to throw private school in there? Yeah. Huh.
Nice, dude.
So he goes, I love teaching. I love basketball. I love making them better.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Love their moms.
when you have a little bit of a good game, you kind of hang around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that feeling good. I can see that feeling good.
That's a good one.
But like when, I guess, is he saying it's like he doesn't get the same tire pump from the dads, I guess?
Probably not.
Yeah. So what we're saying is it's not necessarily, it's just human. It's just being a human being on Earth.
Yep.
It's not the worst. Might need to keep an eye on it.
Definitely keep an eye on it.
Yeah. And if we always talk, if somebody calls you out, just be honest. And you go, yeah.
Yeah, get that out of it too. Yeah.
And then everybody goes, oh, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Saturday morning private school golf or private school basketball is, you got to have your team win. Yeah.
I used to coach way back when. Yep. After I stopped playing.
Yeah.
And I definitely felt the same way. For sure.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just
it's a nice little pump though.
Yeah, feels pretty
It's
good.
a good little pump.
I get that
Feels
way
pretty
at work.
good. You do.
Like when I try really hard to like impress customers, like make
Yeah.
them laugh and be
Yeah.
really engaging, and then
Yeah.
they leave and like, Stormy, you're awesome. Like, thanks so much. I'm like,
yeah.
and then everyone
Wait.
can hear them say that too. I'm like,
Wait, I told you about what I was going to do the other day. When I drove by, the doors were open and I was going to yell, Stormy, like across, it's on 8th, right? It's on 12th, across the road into the open, packed. That would have been tire pump of a lifetime.
From the street?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
we do get that from a party bus that comes through the Gulch. They honk at us when
Do
our doors
they?
are open because
Nice.
the one that we always use. And they're like, and we're like, all of us are like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you?
But then it's also kind of embarrassing because they're like, you literally live here. Why are you friends with the party bus company?
Yeah, party bus. That's a tough move. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. It's like so cool. You should totally
No,
go
it's
do it.
different. This weekend we're going to Fort Collins, baby. What's that on a Friday? Saturday in Grand Junction. That's the capital. I think it's the capital of Colorado. That might not be. It's
Grand
Denver.
Junction?
Denver.
No, it's
definitely
Denver.
not
Yeah,
Grand
no,
Junction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boise, the capital of Idaho.
Yes.
We hitting the capitals. Louisville, the capital of Kentucky.
No.
Washington's capital of DC and the capital of the whole country. Salt Lake, capital of Utah.
Yes. No.
What's
Yes?
the capital of California? Sacramento, isn't it?
Dang, this is bad.
I need to go back to school.
What's the capital of Nevada? That has to be Las Vegas.
Reno.
Shoot,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh yeah, no, the capital of Las Vegas is all the way down there in the bottom. Yeah, it can't be that. No. Yeah, Fort Collins, come out and see us this weekend. I think Grand Junction still has tickets. Boise, the first show is sold out, but we have tickets on the matinee show, baby. Come out and see us. Net Positive. See you next week.
Yeah, sure, it was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.